Bonjour, Wagwan, what's good, Guten Tag, however you want to say it. I'm Martin and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to be rating my Facebook friends' cars. Now, some of the people I'm good friends with, some of them are just people that are on my Facebook. Whether they'll still be on my Facebook after, I'm not sure. They might not like it, but it's all being done in a good sense of fun, man. Like, all of these have been sent in by the people, so we'll see what I think of them. I've chosen a random selection for today. It's a mixed bunch, some good, some bad. So we'll jump into it and see what I think. As I say, this is just a small selection of the stuff I got sent in. If this goes down well, then I'll keep doing the rest. Right, okay, so first up, Richard Bray. And it's B20AA_6L. What we've got from Richard is a little Ibiza. Yeah, it's an Ibiza. It's yellow. Do I like this car? No. Not for me. The colour's alright, there's nothing wrong, I don't mind a yellow car, but I'm not too keen on anything else that's going on with it, if I'm real with you. Like, them canards look like, I don't know what they're doing there really. The holes in the bumper, what are you going to do with them? Like, yeah, they ain't for me. I don't like the way the car's sat. I'm assuming it's supposed to be a track car. I could think of better track cars personally, but yeah. No offense to the guy. I don't really know him actually, but I think he's local. He's doing his thing, but bonnet raisers on a stock body car. Nah, man, not for me, that one. Oh, okay, right, next, Mr. Jordan Clark, Mr. Slammed UK, aka Gravity Show. One of the sickest shows in the UK. If you've not been, then you should definitely look at going. If it happens this year, fingers crossed it's going to later on. Definitely go and check it out. At SlammedUK_Jord. And this is his car, the Audi R8. It's the V8 manual. And it sounds sick, to be fair. Now, I know this is probably one that's not going to be to everybody's tastes, because it's a bit leery, it's a bit in your face. It's fucking bright green. But it's cool. I mean, let's face it, is there many R8s out there that ain't cool, really? And it works for Jordan, man. Like, obviously he runs Slammed UK, the Gravity Show, and this is a business car, man. Like, it could look super sick if it was clean. You know, this wrapped this. It was grey before, from what I remember, and it looks sick. But it's working for his business, and you ain't missing it. It's there, it's in your face, and the wheels are fucking nuts, to be fair. On air, it looks fucking dope, man. Like, yeah, I'm feeling it. It's a good car. Okay, next, Kurt Hall. Most of you online know Kurt. He's a bit of an internet celeb. I know him personally as well. He's a sound guy, and he's currently building a 34 4-door. I like where it's going. Fresh, man. It's a sick looking car. But he sent in his Civic. I don't know, EG, EK, fuck knows. I remember this car from a lot of the shows. I preferred it clean, no graphics. It's got the anime going on. And don't get me wrong, I'm not hating on that at all. That looks fucking naughty. But for me, the car looked better clean. The paint colour was unreal, and it was a real nice quality built car. Hydros, I think, on this one. Really well known car, man. Engine swapped a lot. Yeah, sick. Fully sick. I wouldn't really change a lot about it. Like I say, I preferred it with no graphics myself, but I see where he was going with the graphics, and they do work. Even the gay headlight tint, man, like, it all worked with this car, and that's what it's all about. The guy knows how to build a good looking car, what bits are going to work for him. My main man Gareth Field, another car, huge in the UK. Looks an absolute bag of dicks right now. It's been ripped apart. Terrible looking car at the moment, hanging out its arse. From last year though, there it is, S14A, and that's Nos Garfield, by the way, on Insta. The paint was like a pearly white, and it was super, super clean. Covered in LEDs, little bits. Again, running air. I wasn't fully sold on the fitment. Me and Gareth have had this conversation. I didn't like the rear wheels. They looked squashed on the car. It looked better with the air, definitely, but before that they didn't quite rock it for me. But everything else about this car, the kit, the attention to detail, I can't wait to see what he's got coming. He's told me bits, and I've seen bits that I don't think a lot of people have seen. And it's different, man. He's going to be doing it big, so just watch that. Ben Martin, Beardy.Ben96, Wasteman. No, I'm joking, Ben's a good lad, man, and we hit the shows together sometimes. We go out, get a bit spicy. IS200. Shit car. When you want a Jap car and you ain't got a lot of dough, like, they're an entry-level Jap car. I met Ben the first time, the car was beat to shit. He had XXRs on it. I've had XXRs, not knocking them, but they were, you know, everything about it was cheaply done. The car's changed, man. He stepped up his game. Right now, it's running a full BN kit, I believe that is, and the arches must be absolutely rolled to an inch of their life. Like, this car is looking sick. What he's done with it, I know he sent in a shit photo, absolutely bag of shit photo. Don't do it no justice, to be fair, and the car's about to go for paint or wrap, I'm not sure which he's settled on. The wheels are savage. If you get a chance to see this car in person, just have a look at them. Big man things. The colour on them's fresh. Everything about this car now is, you know, it's took it to a different level now. Ben's a sick guy, but yeah, I like where this car is going. Tommy Evans, at Tommy_Evans17. MX-5. What do I like about it? Not a lot, man. It's not doing it for me. No offense to the guy, like, he's built what he wants, like, but the wheels are alright. I like the wheels. They're dishy. They're sick. The arches, no. Toe strap, no. And I love a wing, but this wing is weak. Not ticking no boxes for me, unfortunately, bro. There is good bits, like I say, the wheels are pretty sick. I like the headlight tint, but Yasmin Little, at yas.little on Instagram. And this is a Prelude, I think. Now, these are a car you don't see. Well, you didn't. You never used to see them. I guess a lot of them got scrapped. To be honest, they weren't nothing special. Now they've got a pretty retro cool look about them though. Like, they're a cool shape. Jap, old school. It's coming back. The boxiness I like. She slammed it. It's low. The colour, I'm not a silver guy. 9 out of 10 times. I'm not for the silver, but I quite like the way the silver and the plastic bumpers working. That's pretty sick. And the fitment, like the fitment on the wheels is pretty sick. They're wide boys. Works, I think, yeah, works. It could do with going a bit lower. I know it's hard. This, I believe it's coilovers it's on. I don't think it's on air. The front could do with being slightly more down, but then it's going to be pretty undrivable on coilovers. So I see what she's saying. Right, so yeah, there's a few about now. I think I'm going to say this is probably my favourite of them all, of the Preludes that have been popping up. I think it's a sick looking motor. Liam Flahr. Good mate of mine, top guy, massive in the car scene. This car gets seen absolutely everywhere. Gets a lot of shit online because bit of a cunt, but that's why I like him. So it's Violent VLNT_MX5 Turbo on the gram. It's not got the neons on in this photo, which is unusual for Liam. He absolutely digs the neons. Bright green normally, reps Violent as well. Do you know what, I'm gonna make a statement. Probably the sickest MX-5 I know of. Definitely UK. Everything. Absolute baller, man. I know he gets a lot of shit for having the wheels on it. People not liking them. Is it Eurolines, isn't it? I like them. They work for me. They're super clean. The fitment is bang on, really. I like the fact that this car's tucking. It suits it because it's so small. The big kit just scraping the floor. The car is on air, and then yeah, absolutely, no questions about it. Everything about it. Russ Stone at the_carbon_evo5. Now I ain't got love for Evos. There's a couple about online that I like. This is an embarrassing state for me, to be honest. Literally, I think my car's got quite a lot of carbon. This pisses all over it. Literally, the doors, the wings, the bonnet, the roof, the spoiler, I think the back kit, the splitter, everything's carbon on this thing. I don't know if he uses it on track or not. It's reasonably high, but it does suit the car. It's got the little pink details. If I was to call something I'm not into, for me personally, maybe the white door handles look a bit slapped in. A door handle you've got to have, but I'd maybe look at the carbon on them myself, and maybe the wheels. I say he's going for maybe the more track look. I'm not against the pink, that's all right. I can imagine this would look so sick on like some posh boy wheels. Other than that, baller, man. Peter Warren at Peter Warren. Now the car's not on air. This is a static car, but fuck, this car is beat, man. I can't see no positives. Like, yeah, it's low, but if you're gonna run low and brag about it, then you've got to back it up by being clean and fucking and looking right. Like, I don't like the wheels. It just looks battered. I showed this to my mum, actually, this car, and I said, what would you say on this? And she said fucked. So I think Lonte Snook, I think that's how you say it. I've had her on my Facebook for a long time. I'm assuming that's how you say it. Lonte. And it's at lonte.snook on the gram. I'm not against dubs. Dubs are alright. There's quite a lot that I do like. More the modern stuff and some of the really old school stuff. Beetles is one I've never really understood. I don't see the appeal. I don't think they're pretty. Shit engine. It's bright pink. I can see why maybe a girl would like to drive that. I've had a bright pink car myself though, no homo. Yeah, I mean it's not ticking many boxes for me. I'm sure if that's your sort of car, then that's sick. I think you either love them or hate them personally. I know there's one, a local lad to me, Dali, who's got a Beetle. Unreal. Absolutely fucking naughty car. But I think that's a different level car to this personally. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with it, you know. I'm sure for her pride and joy. It's not for me. Bobby Dali, and it's at RH Dali on Insta. It's an R32, one of the first Pandem kitted cars I ever came across. I followed him for a long time. Sound guy, man. Like, white on a R32 is never going to look out of place. The Pandem arches, you sort of lose the fact that it's Pandem. Pandem sometimes don't look right on a 32, certain ones. But this, with it being white, just follows the lines. The wheels, am I maybe saying 326 power wheels? Dishy. Fitment's good. I mean, for me personally, I would have this on air, just to get it sat that tiny bit lower, but I know not everybody's going to agree with that. It's not sat wrong how it is. You know, absolutely sick car. It's been away for a little while. Speaking to Bobby, he's had some issues, but the car will be back, and no doubt looking absolutely sick. Okay, last one for this video. Sophie Pooley. It's definitely got a spoiler. Okay, right. It's not for me. You know, I'm sure she's clearly put a lot of time and money into this car. I'm not feeling it myself. I don't massively like these flip wraps that change all over the place. I'm a paint man. I like paint. I'm not into the spoiler. I'm definitely a big wing man myself. If you see my car, I've got a wing on it. Definitely. This, I mean, it's had some design into it. The stands, little flowers cut into them, and that is pretty girly. Too straight for me, and the blade itself looks maybe like a piece of wood. It's sat all right, you know. There's nothing wrong with that, and the kit itself's nice. The wheels are okay. I'm not against the wheels. I'm not feeling the colour and the spoiler. I like the rear lights. Lexus lights obviously belong on a Lexus. It's got those, but they've been tinted, and it's all right. I'm okay with it, but not for me, I'm afraid. So that's the end of today's video. I hope I haven't offended too many people. You've set yourself up for it, so if you aren't happy with what I've said, let me know. Yeah. Feel free to like, comment and share this video. Let me know if you agree with me in the comments, disagree with me. Subscribe and you'll see what's coming next.